Hey guys, this is Matt from Creative. Today is November 6th, Friday, November 6th, and it looks like we're finally getting an election result. So, everybody submitted their last votes on Tuesday. Of course, there's different controversies about, were things submitted late, were things filled out correctly. There's many little things, in my opinion, because nothing here has been fleshed out yet. There will be suits filed, everything, the process will be working, but outside of all that, it looks like Joe Biden will be the president of the United States. It's pretty remarkable that this is happening. I'm not sure if you guys invest in anything, but by the way, the weed stocks, they are going crazy right now because the legalization is probably going to be coming with this new presidency. So that's good if you're investing there, but outside of this, it has been a stressful week for a lot of people on both sides. Myself, I am a Biden supporter, so for me, it's been stressful seeing the immediate lead of Donald Trump, but then coming to the realization of those are in-person votes, and if you watch any of the mainstream media sources like CNN, which I'm currently watching right now, they will tell you that the people who voted in person are more likely to be a Republican, just because that's what they were told to do by Donald Trump, saying don't trust mail-in ballots. But then Democrats, knowing that they are acceptable, perfectly acceptable, at least in this case, they have been using it. So when all the mail-in ballots were counted after the fact, because the day of ballots were counted first, then the mail-in ballots were counted afterwards, that means you're seeing the results change, and because they were not able to be counted at the same time, here they come. It's like a come from behind win. Currently I'm looking right now, Biden's leading in Georgia by 1,500. He was losing that before. Pennsylvania, he's leading 9,746. He was losing that by about 400,000, but that's because the mail-in ballots were not read off yet. Nevada is leading by 20,000, and Arizona he's leading by 43,000. Those are all extremely tight races just for those individual states. But if you do the math, at least on the electoral map that I'm looking at right now, they're calling Biden at 253 electoral votes. Now, some news organizations are calling that as 264 with him winning Arizona, but at least CNN right now is not calling that. And then Trump has 213. So I'm interested. I have always been interested in this, but then of course not knowing, having these results come at least 3 days later, if not more. We may not know the full results today. Who knows what the city is going to be? I've been taking a look outside my window. There's some murals being painted, I believe, with the Black Lives Matter organization, so I'm going to be kind of like looking outside my window. It's interesting to see because I have not stepped outside of my place yet, and I'm curious what exactly this is going to be. There are already parties planned just around the city, like in Washington Square Park. There is something happening here on Friday at 6:30 where a large group of people says dress for a party. Now, it may be a little bit preemptive, and you just have to make sure that you're getting things done right. And while it looks like it is inevitable that Joe Biden will be winning the presidency, again, you have to acknowledge the fact that Donald Trump and the campaign, they are going to be pushing back with suits over voter fraud, and we'll see exactly what happens to that. That's going to extend this process out here, but Donald Trump was calling the Joe Biden's winning percentage as because of fraudulent voting, illegal votes, and it's just pretty disappointing to see it, at least on my end. I've tried to do my research with Fox News, One News Network. I tend to look at everything that I can. I have friends on both sides, and again, if you if you've heard me, I try to be as balanced as possible. A lot of people don't like the way that I come out, and that because I'm an independent, I can see things from both sides, and they're usually like, pick a side. In this case, I am backing Biden, and in other cases, you know, I may not agree with everything that he does, but I agree with him more than I do Donald Trump. So it's very important to see, you know, where this plays out. Sorry, my mind is in a few different places right now. It's been a roller coaster. I remember waking up the day after November 3rd on Wednesday and seeing that President Trump had already called himself the winner of this election, and then all news organizations were picking up as preemptive or too soon. Not able to call it that, like that, because we were only getting the in-person ballots at that time. The mail-in ballots had not been recorded yet. But it is interesting to see this. I am so curious at the process. Again, I am a Biden supporter, but I am looking forward to seeing what kind of suits the Trump campaign will file, what evidence they can see, because no matter what happens, I am very curious to see how this transition of power will take place, because it does look like it will be a transition of power to Joe Biden as the president and Kamala Harris as the vice president. But tonight, I am most likely going to check out this whole festivity going on at Washington Square Park. It could be a dangerous place because if there are so many Biden supporters there may be Trump supporters there too, or at least anti-Biden supporters, and there's always the possibility that things could, you know, go into a place that nobody wants. Maybe violence or protest or anything, but as of now, it looks like it is just a party. But of course, I'm taking this camera with me. I'm taking a lot of things with me because I want to make sure I record everything, because this is going to be an extremely interesting time here in New York City. So if you guys want to see anything specific, please put that down in the comment section below. If you have any information that proves me wrong, that really does prove me wrong, I want to hear it, I want to see it. By the way, so YouTube will allow some comments, it will hold review of some comments, and it will consider some spam. I'm pushing everything through because I want to see literally everything. I want to see all sides. I want to see the things that people think are correct for them. I literally want people who are, who are calling other groups out in negative ways. I want to see that, because if you are willing to put your name behind it, I want you to be out there with your bias, with everything that you have. So I think it's very interesting because I want the comment section below to be more of a forum, just like they have been in other videos. Again, if I am wrong, please tell me, but back it up with some evidence, because right now all I'm saying is reporting what I see here currently. The presidency has not been determined yet, but it does look like it's going to be determined, at least in this time frame, by mail-in votes, because all in all the votes count the same. It's just how they are being processed. So put everything in the comment section below. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram at M8B9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. I try my best to get through all of the emails, but I do get a lot, so I can't respond to everything. And it's not just about the politics right now, it's about product reviews and everything as well. So if I don't get to it, please leave a comment below and I'll try to get to it as well. Yeah, interesting time, exciting time, and also it's 66 degrees outside. It's going to be a nice day. Alright guys, that's it for today, and I will see you next time.